Hello everybody, it's James. Welcome everyone to tonight's webinar. I want to welcome you. You've made a great choice to be with us tonight. I tell you, I'm so proud of you. That we have the best team anywhere in the world. And for those of you that have just gotten started with us, or you might have only been with us for a week, 2 weeks, or even just a month, you're in the right place. You're with the right people, and welcome. For those of you who don't know who I am, my wife and I, Casey, we are the founders of the A-Team. We are silver presidentials within Mannatech. That means we've been with Mannatech a long time. We've been here for 15 or 16 years. We've had the privilege of earning a couple of $1 million, traveling the world, and having a lot of fun. So now on your GoToWebinar control panel, you'll see a little hand that you can, like a little icon of a hand. Just so I know that everybody can see that icon and you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, could you hit that little icon and give me a little wave? Brilliant, I love it. So well done. And you know, for those of you, I guess we've been around now for a little while, and I just want you to know that this works. This really works. So give me a wave if, for all those people who would like to be able to have earned a couple of $1 million doing this. Give us a little wave if you like the idea of earning at least a couple of $1 million. Or, and my little sister raised hands, hi Kel. What about, you know, being able to travel a lot more, to travel the world? What about for those of you who are here because you really love the idea of being able to really help a lot of kids around the planet? Fantastic. I want you to all know that there's a little thing on the GoToWebinar control panel that shows the presenter, that's me, when you're actually on the GoToWebinar watching what we're talking about, and actually when you're on another screen. So I want to help you with this. You are in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Okay, but in going into business for yourself, one of the things that you'll learn is that you need to be self-motivated, you need to be focused, and there are so many things out there that want to steal your attention, they want to steal your focus. And so tonight, when you're on this webinar, you want to be completely focused here. So if I can encourage you, even though I'm going to show you some stuff on Facebook tonight, but if I can encourage you to stay off Facebook, that if you've got it open in the background, maybe turn it off just for now. Okay, if you're on YouTube, definitely turn that off. You won't need it. If you've got people that are, you know, some of it just, I know, I understand it's dinner time, so some of you may be having to get the kids dinner and get them fed, or the husband fed, or the wife looked after, whatever it is you need to do. I understand that. But just if you can, give yourself this moment in time. Give yourself this time to allow you to grow, to allow you to become who you need to be, because you are in the right place at the right time. You are with the right people, you are with the right team, and you have made the best decision of your life. I want you to know that your life will change. I want you to know that if you follow the system, if you follow the steps, the action steps that we've got in place for you, you will see change. You will see success. You will see the things that are on your heart. But I want you to understand this. This is a 2 to 5 year plan. Now, I know we'd all like to see it happen faster, but what is a 2 to 5 year plan? What do you want at the end of 2 to 5 years? You know, well, for us, for Mannatech, realistically, it's a 2 to 5 year plan to a 6-figure income. So just give us a little wave. If you're prepared to follow the system and within 2 to 5 years be on over $100,000, give me a little wave if you're okay with that. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means that follow the system. It means follow the steps. Following the footprints of other successful leaders. Do what they do. A couple of things that are the most important things you do. Be consistent, okay? Be consistent and follow the action steps, which we're going to talk about tonight. You know, and just remember that thing. 2 to 5 years, moving from the employee mindset to the entrepreneurial mindset, where you might put in a lot of effort your first month and maybe only get a few dollars. You might put a lot more effort into the second month and get some more dollars. And then it continues to grow. The more effort you put in, the more time you put in, the more that you become better the more that your business grows. So welcome to the A-Team. Welcome to a place where people grow, where leaders are developed, and you will be one of those leaders where your dreams do come true. So who is the A-Team? Well, that's Casey and I, and so many other incredible leaders. And these are just some photos that I picked off the internet. That's all they are. You know, we've got some of the guys here in when we went to Tahiti, one of the fun nights we had, some of the team over in New Zealand doing some different stuff over there at a market, some of the team receiving awards at this year's recognition, some of the team up in Brisbane having a great day up there. So the A-Team is people. The A-Team is just people like you and I. As you can see here, they're kind of normal. Well, maybe not. They like to have fun. The A-Team, they like to get results. The A-Team like to let their hair down. The A-Team like to be active. The A-Team want to come together and are united. That's the A-Team. That's who we are. That's who you are. That's who you're a part of. So give us a wave if those kind of things are okay to you, that you can be part of a team, that where we can get results, where we can have fun, where you can be recognized, where we can have the action to do what we can do. Just give us a little wave if that's you, if you're okay with that. Brilliant. So let's keep moving. So remember this, you are an entrepreneur now, you're not an employee. This is your business. It will be a 2 to 5 year plan. For some of you, it'll be longer. Some of you, it will take that little bit extra to get where you want to go. It'll be longer than 2 to 5 years because it becomes spasmodic. It doesn't become regular. It becomes something that rather than doing things, doing the regular activities that have to happen every day, you might take time off, and that's okay. It's your business. You can do that. But if you don't want it to take longer than 2 to 5 years, if you want it to be done even faster than that, if you want to be at 2 years, if you want to be at 12 months, can I suggest that you'll follow the plans, the steps that I give you tonight, and don't stop. Just keep going and control your emotions. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter that, it does matter. The better that you become at controlling your emotions, the better that you become at the way they're saying, okay, I don't feel like it today, but doing it anyway. Okay, you're going to develop the skills as you go. You won't know everything at the start. You know, I had a great call tonight with one of our new leaders, one of our new regional directors. I was so proud, I am so proud of Craig. He's here on the webinar. He was the first person on the webinar tonight. Craig, I just want to give you a bit of a shout out. Craig only got started with us 6 weeks ago. He's a regional director. He's already earning hundreds of dollars. He's building a business. And he called me up and he said, well, James, I had this situation. What do I do? I'm not getting the results I want. The first thing that you can do as a leader, and this is you as the leader, when you need help, go and ask for it. When you need help, go and find the information that you need. Don't think that you need to know everything straight away. You will develop those skills. The next thing is to be the librarian, not the library. Learn where the information is that you need, and then direct the people within your team to that information. But not just your team members, also direct your prospects to the information. This way you don't need to remember everything. This way you can just use the system, and that's what I do. Let me explain, okay? Let me just go over here to Facebook. Sinead's messaging me. I'll just minimize this over here. Let's go here. Sinead's lovely. Sinead's one of our business development managers over at Manatech, absolutely adorable, and one of the hardest working people you'll ever come across. Over here, so this is what I did. I was speaking to Craig, and so I went into the A-Team group, and I wanted Craig to make sure that he had the information he needed. So we're talking, and then what I did is I actually went and found, he wanted to know, how do I get people to listen to the audio that I send out? How do I make sure that those people listen to the audios and I don't feel like I have to beat them over the head and pester them? Well, we've got a script for that. So what I did is I logged into the Facebook group, and I've gone looking through here, look for scripts for sending audio link using the A-Team app. So I've clicked on this link here. Here's the script to use, and I've scrolled down here and I've tagged Craig so that he has the script. rather than me spend an hour trying to train him, I can send him directly to the information that he needs when he needs it. Now, obviously, Craig knows I believe in, I'll give Craig whatever time he needs. But if I can make my job done faster, I can make his job faster to get him the information faster, I'm going to find that information and give it to him. So give me a little wave if you understand what I'm talking about. So you understand that, okay, it's better to be the librarian, direct people to the information rather than train everybody. That's one of the beauties of the system, to become that librarian. And I want to talk about this script tonight, actually. Next is testimonies. I want you to learn how to use your own testimony, to get your own testimony, to learn that, okay, the more testimonies that you have, whether it's your own testimony or other people in your team's testimony, you get to see changes. You get to see business grow. And I'm going to put a young fella on the spot here. Jason, get ready, my friend. I'm about to put you on the spot. Jason Baldwin, hopefully you've got a microphone on your computer. Jason's an incredible guy. He's hung around. He's gone through the traps. He's gone through the struggles, and he's got a business that's growing now. I'm going to put Jason on the spot. I do this a little bit. It's one of the things I do. It's kind of fun. Hey, Jason, how are you, mate?
Good, James. How are you?
Good. Don't you love being put on the spot like this?
Oh, mate, it's awesome. Bring it on.
Hey, Jason, man, I want to know, you went, your business is growing. Tell me, how does it feel to be a part of, to actually be a part of something that's growing?
It's the belief system, James. Once you have that belief that your leaders have in you, you actually build that belief in yourself.
One of the things I've noticed is that the input that you've got from Kate, from Crystal, from Annette, how important have they been to your belief? How important has it been to you plugging into your upline?
If it wasn't for them, I would have gone 6 to 8 months ago. Seriously.
Mate. And how does it, and now looking at today and looking at the future, what do you see for yourself?
Mr. Presidential?
You requested today a photo of my presidential ring, and that's why I put it up on Facebook, was because of this fella, this young man here. And you're an inspiration, Jason. Mate, I want to say thank you for everything you do, and I want to say thank you for being the leader you are. Welcome back from your cruise. You didn't go on the Manitou cruise. You went on another cruise. Well done, mate. And thanks for letting me put you on the spot.
Thanks, James.
Jason, I want to talk about this fella for a second. He wanted to quit. He wanted to give in, but he didn't. He wanted his dreams more. He wanted he has this burning desire inside of him to succeed. That is going to be the thing that matters the most to you. It doesn't matter so much about the how-tos. It doesn't matter so much about the scripts and the steps. What matters more than all of that is your dream and your desire to succeed. That is the most important, because what I have found over the years is that if a person's dream is big enough, they'll find the how-tos. Remember that. So again, we have an app. If you don't have this app yet, can I suggest that you get it? It's only like, I think, $27 or $28. It's so cheap. And you can get it from myateamapp.com, or you can get it from logging on to your app store and just type my name in, James Cannon, or the A-Team on the move. But it's easier to find if you type my name in. But it's become the, weapon of choice for us, for want of a better term, the thing that we use the most to get information out to our prospects. What do you get on the app? Where you get you get videos, audios, you get before and after testimonial photos, links to the systems, you get the update on all of our events. We send out messages to you. You get a library of information. But let me show you how easy it is. Just say you want to send a little bit of information to someone. Well, you go to media, you click on audio, and then you find promotional audios. Let's say you want to send to Dr. Steve Nugent. Then you come along here and you find Dr. Steve Nugent, which is this bottom one down here. You click on that, and then you'll have a share button. You click share, and then you get these options. Send by text message, mail, Facebook, or Twitter. We always send via text message, and there you go, and send it to the person that you want to send it to. It's so easy. So again, can I suggest that you grab that app? You'll hear more and more about this from the leaders and how powerful that is. It's one of the most important tools that you'll have in your arsenal. Next is our system. It's called the A-Team 247. Our system is the most in-depth, concise, and powerful system anywhere on the planet when it comes to Mannatech. I want you to know that. Nobody on the planet has what you have. No one on the planet has an app except for you guys. No one on the planet has pre-written auto-responder campaigns for those people who want to do some online stuff. No one on the planet has the training that we have. No one on the planet has the websites that we have, or the know-how, or the team. You know, this hasn't been developed just by Casey and I. It's been developed by all of our leaders. All of our leaders have taken place and taken a part in putting this together. They are the best group of leaders you will find anywhere. There is no one like them. There is no one like the leaders within the A-Team. People of passion, people of integrity. So you look at your upline leader, I want you to know that you are in the best hands possible. They have access to things that nobody else has access to. And if they don't know, they know how to find out the information that's needed. This is the team that you've become a part of. So the fifth system that we have is Facebook. We have a system for Facebook as well. Scripts, questionnaires, presentations, and a close. We've got a system on how to actually speak to people. And what you want to do there is you want to be making sure that you talk to your upline and ask how to get that information. But let's take you through that. So let's go over here to Facebook. First of all, you've all got the A-Team app, okay? If you don't, can I suggest that you get it? Now, the first thing you're going to do with this is you want to know, how do you get in contact with someone? So, hey, Craig Young, Mr. Young, are you there? I just want to make sure you're on you send me a little wave. You might be actually at work probably. But this is the script that you need to use. So if you are talking to someone, you can send this as a simple text message. And you just go, hey, John, are you around? Or are you around, John? They say, great. And I say, yep, hey, great. I just listened to a great MP3 on my phone. I thought you might want to listen to it as well. If I sent it to you, would you listen to it? You just have to click the link. What are they going to say? Sure. Then you want to figure out, what are you going to send them? What information are you sending them to? They'll say, and then you choose what that's going to be. When they respond, say, just say you want to speak to them about business. Great. It explains how we make money saving the lives of children using text messaging, Facebook, and XFM. I've never heard anything like it before, and it's only short. So if I send it now, can you listen to it today or tomorrow? Simple. Who likes that? Give us a little wave if when you look at that, you've gone, hey, that's pretty simple. Give us a little wave if when you look at that, you think that's pretty darn simple. Yeah, absolutely, guys. That's what we're talking about. What about if you want to tell someone about fat loss? That you use the same introduction script. Great. It explains a new product in the market that makes the body lose 3 times more fat. I'm getting on it and thought you may know someone interested as well. I've never heard anything like it before, and it's only short. So if I sent it now, can you listen to it today, tonight, or now? You know what I mean? So you're getting them to buy in. You're getting them to give you a response. It's so important. So important for you to be able to get the kind of responses that you look, or youth, or wellness. And then the finish is, great, I'll send you a link. I would love your thoughts. How about we catch up tomorrow for a coffee if you live in the same area? Or you could say, great, I would love your feedback. I'll give you a call tomorrow and let me know your thoughts. So you set a time. Send this message an hour later. Hey, John, I'm just checking that the link came through. And they respond, great, let's talk tomorrow. Now, if you can talk to them that night, talk to them that night. But this is something that you get to do. Next, let's look at, let's go back over here. So that's something we're going to talk about, and we're going to put a little bit of action behind in the next webinar for those that want to hang around. Okay, but if you're feeling a little bit nervous, that's okay too. Next, let's go here to Files, and let's look at, here is it, the Daily Action Guess, Daily Habits Tracker. You'll come here, you'll click on the Daily Habits Tracker. So you want to know, what are the things that you need to be doing on a daily basis? What are the things that you need to do to make sure that you're on track? Well, this is it. If the key to your success is going to be 2 to 5 years of following this tracker. It's that simple. So if you had to do, I'm going to get everyone's response. If you're prepared to follow this for the next 2 to 5 years, okay, and just do 12 very simple things for the next 2 to 5 years every day, 12 things, that's it. We can almost guarantee you $100,000 a year. Give me a wave if you'd be prepared to actually follow 12 very simple things every day for the next 2 to 5 years if you could get an extra $100,000 a year income coming in. Well, that's what we're talking about. Guys, if you want to know those things, that's this. It's called the Daily Habits Tracker. Now, we can't guarantee your income. I wish I could. I wish I could say that absolutely guaranteed, get started, you're going to make money, okay? But what I can say is this, is if you spend the time building you, if you spend the time becoming as good as you can become, and then you follow these steps, let me tell you, you are definitely going to be doing a lot better if you didn't. There aren't too many people that I've met that have actually stuck with it, followed these steps, that actually haven't made money. Actually, I don't know anybody who hasn't, but I do know everybody that does follow the steps. Okay, their lives completely change. So here are the things that we're going to give you as a new person, and for those of you that have been around for a little while, the things that we want you to do. Number one, take your product. Okay, and this is your Daily Habits Tracker. It's a tracker to get you into the habit of doing it. Tick it off each day that you take your product. Number two, add one new name to your personal list every day. Simple, right? So just focus on who are you adding a new person to your personal list every day. What do you do with that person? Well, if you're a professional member of the A-Team, which is on the A-Team website, it's a pro membership for $10 a year, you'll take that person's details, you'll put them into the website. Number three, share a promotional piece or of information every day. Every single day, 5 days a week. You want to have at least 10 pieces of information in play at any one time. That's it. 10 pieces of information. 10 people that you're following up. 10 people that are waiting for your call. Number four, make 3 complete calls daily. So 3 phone calls to follow up the information every day. That's all. 3 simple phone calls. Give a presentation on the product or on the business 20 times per month. So it's once a day, once every business day. You could do 3 in a day if you wanted. You could do 5 in a day if you wanted. There are days I've done 10 in a day. It's kind of crazy when that happens, but you can do it. Read 30 minutes daily from recommended books. So what I do is every morning I get up and I read my book, and then every night before I go to bed I read my book. It's a habit. Then what I do is I've got my audios from the TOMS program. I've got them on my phone, so I listen to them, and this is what a lot of the leaders do is they download it, put them onto their phone, or they put the CD in their car. Make sure you're listening to the TOMS CDs every day. Participate in the calls where you're already here on our calls, you're on our webinar. Participate in our monthly events. I want to recognize Phil and Patsy. They put on a monthly training up in Brisbane on the weekend. Well done. Turn up to our super regional events. There's going to be one in Melbourne and one in Brisbane in a couple of weeks' time. Make sure you're at those events. Put them in your diary. So actually, I want to make sure everyone's got this in your diary. So grab your diary, everybody. On the 12th of December, which is the Saturday, the 12th of December, write this down, put this in your diary. If you live around the Melbourne area or in Victoria, you want to be at the Super Regional in Melbourne. Ask your upline leader where that's at. If you're in Brisbane or New South Wales, northern New South Wales, or if you can get to Brisbane on the 12th of December, then that's going to be the Super Regional there. You don't want to miss these events. Speak with your active upline regarding your weekly progress. Most of the time, we expect our new people or our team that we're working with to speak to us daily. One of the things, I'll use Craig as a great example, is that he speaks to me every single day, either via a text message or a phone call. I'm proud of him for doing that. I want him to do that. I want him to give me that, to ask questions. I want him to show that kind of leadership. That's what it's about. Talk to your active upline. Cultivate your dreams and your goals daily. So what I have is I have my goal, my dream, my goal written down for the next 12 months on the mirror in our bathroom. It goes like this. It is, and I have got a date, and I've got my goal there. It's very, very simple. Okay, it's a very, very simple thing. And then a couple of extra, and then establish or service a client. And then down here, we've got call new team members twice per week. Very simple things to do. So if you want to know the things for you to do on a daily basis for the next 2 to 5 years, if you want to be on a 6-figure income, it's really that simple. And then duplicate that culture within your team. Get your team to do exactly the same thing. So I want you to know you're in the right spot. You are with the right people. You've made the right choice. And so what we're going to do, that's the first half of our webinar. Again, most of the stuff that you're getting started is going to be handled by your upline. They're going to be the ones that take you by the hand and show you what to do. They're the one that got you started, or the one that you're working with, that's their job. They're going to help you to follow the steps. So these are those steps. They're those steps there. That's all you have to do. And if you follow if you've got the app, this makes it so easy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have some fun. And this, for those of you that have just gotten registered with us, this next part, some of our team really like to do it. Or they may not like to do it, but they really do it. And what it is, we have a weekly webinar on a Wednesday night. This weekly webinar is a place where we bring and invite our business prospects. Now, the great thing about this is we might be a customer that we're upgrading, okay, and they've been on the product for a little while and they love what they see and they're saying, hey, I'm interested in the business. It might be a friend that you've been speaking to and they want to be in business with you. And so what we do is we use a simple text messaging strategy to bring those people onto a webinar. Now, for those of you tonight that, okay, you may have just gotten, move this tab to a new window. Okay, you may have just gotten started with us and it's a little bit scary, okay? It's a little bit scary to do all of this sort of stuff. By the way, I'm looking at I've got an injury on my ankle and I was just reading stuff on on the cartilage regeneration. That was kind of weird, that image then, didn't it? I'm blaming you, Raquel, for that because I was following a link you put on Facebook. Anyway, that's my sister, Raquel. So we have a script for those that want to send out to some business prospects, is this one. And then we have these scripts here that you might want, that you will send out to people that you know if you don't want to invite them onto a webinar. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. And as usual, every week what we do is we have a little incentive, and that incentive is a free month of subscription to the A-Team. So to the A-Team Pro? Now that's valued at $10. Now the great thing is you do these things anyway, you're going to make money. So you really should be doing them anyway without a little incentive. But we want to have some fun. You've got 2 types of scripts you can choose from. This one here is inviting someone onto a webinar. This one over here is more for those that have friends, okay, that you're talking to friends and you're just getting started, okay. This one here is great for you. Number one, you have the app, okay. And the way that you get to this area, you log into Facebook, A-Team, you go to Files, open a new tab, so I'll show you guys. So you go to Files, and then you'll find the scripts in here, okay? So very, very simple. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to run for the next 20 minutes, this little incentive. Now, all of you generally have a list. You don't need to write out a list of names. You have it. It's generally in your phone, or it might even be on Facebook. So for those of you that have got a list of people on Facebook, you might want to start sending out messages to everyone on your Facebook list using the same text message. Are you around, Shirley? Okay. Are you around, Joe? Are you around, Simon? Okay, they'll respond. Great, just listen to an MP3 on my phone. I thought you may want to listen to it as well. If I sent it to you, would you listen to it? You just have to click the link. And I'll say, sure, what's it about? And then you'll choose what you think they'd be interested in. It might be weight loss, easy aging, wellness, or it might be making money. So you choose what that's going to be. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. Give us a little wave if you're ready. Give me a wave if you're ready to go. You're saying, okay, I'm ready to start. Hands going up everywhere. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Well done, everybody. Okay, now, nobody can see your hands, everyone. This is totally confidential. Just letting you know. This is totally confidential. Give me a little wave if you are feeling a little bit nervous right now. And it's okay to be nervous. It's brilliant. Thank you, thank you those for putting up your hand and allowing yourself to be honest with yourself and with me, and just knowing that you're a bit nervous. Just know this isn't. For those of you that are just getting started, you might want to watch how this plays. Okay, but why don't you just do this? You've got to move. You've got to get some action anyway. So choose 3 people that you love. 3 people that you know love you. Everybody's got them. Everybody's got those 3 people. Or maybe it's just 2. Use this text message script here and send out a text message. Very, very simple. If you don't have the app, just send the text anyway. Talk to your upline about other options. It's just the app that is the easiest way of doing it. But there are other options. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start. And I want the person that gets their first text out, you've got to let me know, okay? So ready, set, go. All you have to do is choose which text you're going to send. You're inviting them to our Wednesday night webinar. By the way, we're at about 400 people for our Wednesday night webinar already. 400, okay? Or you might want to just show them some information around product or business presentation. So, okay. Who's already started sending out a text message? Brilliant. Erin has already sent her first text. Well done, Erin. I know Kate's already sent one too. Well done, Kate. Well done, everybody. You might have some leads. You might have some people that have been in contact with you for some information. So let me show you what to do. Same thing. So for instance, you might have some people you've been speaking to. You might just send them a little information. So what I did is I used text message. Let me show you an idea. Okay, this is Rosa. Rosa got in. Hi James, it's Rosa here. Could you please call me now or any time from now with more information about the Christian home-based business? Thank you. I said, hi Rosa, great to hear from you. She said Monday morning. I wasn't able to get to her this morning, so now she's told me that anytime after 1 o'clock on Wednesday. There you go. Anytime, but you can call me anytime after 1 p.m. and on Wednesday morning. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to call her tomorrow after 1:30. How cool is that? Just from sending text messages. Really, really simple. By the way, that's my prospect. No calling this late. So who's got their first text out? Give me a little wave if you've already sent your first text message. Well done, Michelle. Fantastic. Well done, Leo. Well done, Kate. Now, for those of you that have been around for a little while, you've got a little goal. You've got your goal. You've been here and you've been watching the sidelines. You've been hearing about success and you're going, oh, what do I do? How do they do that? How do they do that? How do they get that success? How do they make all that money? How do they achieve their dreams? Well, they do this. They do what I'm telling you right now. The key to this business is action, okay? It's doing these things here, these action steps every day. Every day. That you've got to do it. You've got to start one day, so you might as well start now. Why not start now? The interesting thing is this, is that action kills fear. Give me a little wave if you're a little bit afraid right now. Just give us a wave if you're a little bit afraid. It's okay to be afraid. Just hit that hand button if you're afraid. It's all right. No one's afraid. Brilliant. Love it. A couple of people are. Then, you know what? The easiest way to get over fear is just to be active. Do the first thing. Take the first step. That's all. Take your first step and do it anyway. Do it anyway. So here's your text. Choose which one you want to send. Invite to a webinar. friend to a webinar, or just sending out a text message. And then your upline will help you with the rest. It goes like this. You send a first text, you ask if they're around. When they respond, great, I've just listened to a great MP3 on my phone. I thought you may want to listen to it as well. If I send it to you, would you listen to it? You just have to click the link. And I'll say, sure, what's it about? You say, great. It explains how we make money saving our lives kids. Great, it explains how a new product in the market that makes the body lose 3 times more fat. Whatever. Well done, Phil. 1 text gone already. Good on you, Phil. Okay, who's sent 2 text messages or more? Give us a little wave if you've already sent 2 texts or more. Leave your hand up when you do it. Good on you, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, I heard that you've got another champion starting with you. Well done. Congratulations. Crystal, you go, girl. Well done. Well done, Kate. Well done, Kel. Raquel, my little sister. Proud of you. Brilliant. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. This is where it all begins. Imagine having your own team. Remember, your team is going to do what you do. And as you build your team, you want them to be active, right? So they're going to follow your lead. And it's okay to be afraid. And tonight might not be your first night. That's okay. Tonight might not be the night you send a text. It might be tomorrow. That's okay. It might be that first step where you step out on the water. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. I'm proud of you for just being here, watching how it works and noticing that, hey, people are afraid, but they're doing it anyway. They're doing it anyway. Well done. Well done. Hey, Craig, I'm going to put you on the spot just real quick. Craig Young. I'm not sure if you could. Hey, mate, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm really busy, mate, sending a text message. What's your problem?
Mate, you're awesome, dude. I just wanted to say, how did it, when you first started, you were a bit nervous, weren't you, when you first started sending these texts?
Yeah, I suppose if you've got a script, that sort of helps. Definitely helps. Yeah, so, no, and look, you've been a blessing as well. If your intentions are really to help someone, like you've been saying, it sort of takes the pressure off you, and you've got their interests at heart, you know.
Well, man, I don't want to stop you from sending that text message, so I'll get out of your way and shut up right now. So I'm not telling you to shut up, I'll shut up because okay. Yeah, Craig said an interesting thing right there. He said, if your intentions are real around helping somebody and your intentions are around that information, then the response is always good. That's so true. If your intentions are for the other person, think that way. Hey, I'm doing this for them, not for me. I'm doing this for them. They need to make money. They're looking so old. They've got some wrinkles. They need to get rid of some wrinkles. They're fat, man. They're really fat. They need to lose some weight. By the way, I'm joking here, trying to help you guys to relax a little bit. But this is what it's all about. You know, I've sent more text messages, more emails, made more phone calls than nearly everybody, okay? And that's how I built my business. More 3-way calls, more presentations, more traveling. I can guarantee I've traveled more than anybody on this call today to do presentations. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, and that's what it's about. We get in, we get the job done because we've got a dream we're chasing. Was I afraid? You bet. There were times in the car when I couldn't get out of the car. My knees were shaking so much. Or I couldn't pick up the phone. The phone felt like lead. I've been there. I know what it's like. It's okay, but I survived. I will survive. I don't know how that song goes. That's all I know. Okay, who sent out 3 text messages? Give us a little wave if you sent out 3 or more. Brilliant, Jason. Well done. Well done, Michelle. Fantastic. Come on, guys. All right. Who has sent out their... Okay, now, if tonight is the night that you sent your very first text message and you've never sent a text message before using this system, now you've sent a text message, but you've never sent one of these text messages for the system, I want you to raise your hand. Just give us a little wave if this is your first time sending a text message. I want to see if we've had any newbies do that tonight, you know, where you've just stepped down in the water and you've done it anyway. Okay, awesome. Well, let's see if we get our first couple of new people sending a text tonight. Maybe that's your choice. Maybe you just need to make that choice tonight to send that first text message. This is the place where you get to ask. If you've had a response from a text message and you're not sure what to say, why don't you put up your hand or send me a little message and let's see if we can answer that. If you had a question or you've had someone say, what's it all about, or you need some help, that kind of thing, just let us know. Leaders, can I also make sure that you are encouraging your team, encouraging them to send messages, encouraging them to do this, and then saying if they're afraid, if they didn't do it, get alongside them. Get alongside them and just give them a hug and tell them it's okay. Get alongside them and let them know that it's okay. There's no problem. Aaron has just asked, if I get phoned back, what do I do? Simple. Okay, they shouldn't phone you back because it's all done via text, but be in contact with your upline leader and get them to help you. See, I'm the librarian, not the library. I don't want to give you that information. I just want you to send a quick message to your upline and say, hey, I may have a three-way phone call. Can you do a three-way call with me, please? Can you help me, please? Let the upline help you. Does that sound fair? Let somebody else do all of the work for you. Let them do the one that does the presentation. Let them be the one that does the scripts. That's what this is about. You don't need to know everything. Okay, guys, we've got one more minute. One more minute. Let's see who sent the most text. Who sent more than 5 text messages so far? Yeah, of course, yeah. Well done, Jason. All right. Okay, one more minute. Let's get this done, guys. And if I can recommend everyone that's got a local team, can I suggest that this webinar, maybe on a Monday night, you pull your team together on a Monday night. If you live in, if you're in an area and you can pull the team together, get the team to come to your place on a Monday night, and for this part of the webinar, have the whole team with their list, sending out and following these instructions so that everyone's together. Everyone's learning together. Everyone's being supported together. And that momentum, that energy, that drives energy, okay? Energy drives energy. Momentum creates momentum. Okay, so what I want to know is, let's see, who sent one text, who has sent one text message or more tonight? Give us a little wave if you have sent one or more text messages tonight. Oh, hands going up everywhere. That is fantastic. Who has sent 2 or more? I'll get all the hands down. Who has sent 2 or more text messages tonight? Fantastic, everybody. Well done. Well done. Who has sent 3 or more text messages tonight? Give us a little wave if you have sent 3 or more text messages tonight. Love it. Well done. Now, I'm just going to put this lady on the spot tonight, Michelle. Michelle's incredible. I met her a few weeks ago at the Steve Nugent meeting. Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Don't you love being put on the spot? I love doing this to all you guys, all you, the new team members. I love it. So, hey, how are you going with the text messaging? What are you finding with the text messaging?
I'm getting replies, people wanting to know more.
Great. Isn't that interesting? You know what? That's all it's about. It's about opening that door. Do you find sending a text is a little bit easier than making a phone call?
I love sending the links too from the app. And make it, yeah, so much better than a phone call. So much easier.
Well done. And how are you finding the system since you've gotten started with us?
It's great. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before, and I've had a few different businesses, but this one I have had so much support. Nothing like I've ever experienced before.
Well done, Michelle. Well, I'm not going to stop you from sending those last couple of texts like I got in trouble from Craig a minute ago, so I'll let you get back to doing that. Okay, so who sent 4 or more text messages? 4 or more text messages. Give us a little wave. 4 or more. Fantastic, Crystal. Well done, Michelle. Who else? Have I missed anybody? Okay, so we've got Crystal and Kate and Jason. Oh, okay. So Crystal, Kate, Jason, and Michelle. Who has sent 5 or more text messages tonight? 5 or more text messages. Raise your hand if you have sent 5 or more. Jason, fantastic. Okay, 5 or more. Kate, well done. Oh, I love it. You guys are all in the same team. Of course, fire. Michelle, fantastic. Okay, who has sent 6 or more text messages tonight? Let's go. 6 or more text messages tonight. If you have sent 6 or more text messages, raise your hand. Oh, okay. So we're at a deadlock. Okay, this means I can't give out 4 free memberships to the A team. So this is the way it's going to be. It's a deadlock between you 4 guys. That's Michelle, that's Crystal, Kate, and Jason. So you guys have got 5 minutes, and the person that gets the most text messages sent out in the next 5 minutes, you message me. Okay, we've finished this webinar now. Yep, legends, Kate, absolutely. The person that gets the most sent out in the next 5 minutes, okay, wins. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. I've just had someone tell me they've done 7. Kate, okay, we've got to do this real quick. Kate, Crystal, Michelle, and Jason, have you got, just raise your hand if you've done 7 or more. 7 or more. If you have, raise your hand. Jason's done 7 or more. Okay, Jason. Okay, let's see. Jason, how many have you, I've unmuted you, Jason. How many have you done?
9.
9. Ooh,
9.
Well done, man. Well done. That's fantastic. Erina, you have, and I was going to unmute Erin here. Hi, Erina. How many text messages, Erina, did you do?
I've done 7.
You've done 7. Oh,
yeah, I was answering the phone call. Yeah.
Well done, well done. Okay, I'll let you get back to that. Great stuff, Erina. Jason, well done, mate. Has anybody else done 9 or more? Give us a little wave if you've done 9 or more text messages tonight. Okay, just give us a little wave if you're inspired by those kind of results. You're inspired to hear that, hey, people are actually doing this. They're out there, they're building their list, and they're getting information out. I know I am. Just because you may not have done a text, you may not have done one, that's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, be inspired tonight that these people did it, and you can too. There's no difference between you and them at all. None. They just made a decision to do it. So Jason, congratulations. Welcome back from your cruise. If you send me a little message via email, I'll make sure that we credit you 1 month's registration on the A team, and we'll get that done. Well done, everybody. And Kate is saying, well done, Jason. Well done, mate. Proud of you. Proud of everyone. God bless everyone. See you on the next webinar that starts in 10 minutes time, which is the A team webinar. Now, we don't do any text messaging or anything on that. It's you get to hear from 2 national directors tonight that have just gone national. Hear how they did it, what they did to get there, what it means to them, and because who would like to, who's not a national yet but would like to be a national director at least very soon? Give us a little wave. You're not a national yet but would like. Okay, well everybody needs to be on this next call. You're going to be so inspired to hear from these 2 incredible ladies who just went national director. God bless everyone. Speak to you all in the next webinar. Bye for now.